Alright, it is half marathon day. We are here at the Capitol Football Club half marathon in Salem, Oregon. And everybody's just kind of warming up. We got music playing, we've got free snacks and stuff like that. But I had a poppy seed muffin this morning and I'm ready to go. We got about 15 minutes before the race kicks off and I'll be running a half marathon, my first half marathon ever. So I'll keep you updated as we go. I won't waste too much time with the intro, and I'll chat with you as we're running. See you. All right, first running portion. Whew. Not much to say yet. We'll check in later. Just finished the first walk. On the second run. Nice and level. On some gravel right now. But just keep going. Just passed a mile. 7:59. A little excited. Slow it down and ease up. It's too warm and too long a distance for a pace that's a minute faster than normal. But mile in, doing great. It's weird filming with other people around me. Just finished the out and back portion. And now we're on the lollipop part. Turned right. Got like a 9-mile loop to run. And we head back. Mile 2. 8-minute pace. Feeling good. It's warm out and my pace is too fast. We'll see if it naturally slows down. I imagine it will, but it is warm. Skipped the first water break, but I'm gonna grab the next one. I got my Gatorade, but I'll need more than that. Toasted. 60s degrees, probably 60, maybe 70, but no clouds, so very little shade except for the trees. Running in the sun, running in the sun. It's really warm out. Running in the sun. The road stretching out forever ahead of us. Sweating like a pig. Just had a water break. Split of 8:27. Still have great pacing. It's hot though. It's gonna slow down. Oh God, here's walking. Just past the 3-mile mark. About to turn left for the lollipop portion. Oh man, not used to this heat. It's good for me though. Gotta stay hydrated. Small hill ahead. Enjoyed my water. Tiny bit of shade. Off we go, running again. 10 more miles. Ooh, ah. You can really tell at the top of hills. God, you want to walk at the top of a hill, but gotta stick to the interval. Hills and sun. This better go downhill at some point. Jesus. Hot and uphill. 9-minute 47 split. No surprise there. It's not that I started too fast. It's that these hills are buggers. Look, it's still going uphill. Right back into the sun. Oh God. Here's mile 4 though. GPS is doing pretty good. It's sticking with these markers pretty well. Mile 4. 9 more. We're at around mile 5.5, maybe coming up on 6. Going up a hill, of course. Lots of hills. No shade. Very sunny. This is hard. Why do people do this? Walking portions are lovely. Yeah, getting ready to run again. I think I still have a good pace. I'm under 9 minutes for my overall pace, so if I just keep it up, we'll be good. Gotta stay hydrated. Just had a water stop, got some Gatorade. Coming up on mile 6. So, getting towards halfway. Feeling a little better. I think we're gonna start going downhill, which will be nice. Shade! Flat shade! We're about 6.25 miles. So, when we get to 6.5, we'll call it half. So basically everything I just did, do it again. Sure, no problem. Bit of a stitch in my side, gotta take bigger breaths. Gotta remind myself. Done with the 10K. So halfway through, about a mile and a half ago, my run stopped. I didn't have enough intervals set, so there's gonna be 2 different map my run files, but it's all good, I'll post both. So my headphones aren't synced up with the actual mile markers. They're still giving me intervals. They're still telling me my pace. It's a little slower last time because of the water break, hills, resetting the app, stuff like that, but Whew, we're going. We are going. Nice and flat now. Fewer hills. Makes it easier, but got a stitch in my side. Really got to work on getting rid of it. Big breaths. Nice and calm. Note to self. Wearing gray and black during a run on the road, in retrospect, is a bad idea because cars don't see me. I think I'm going to start wearing my new tech shirt, which is bright red from now on. Just gotta stay safe. Downhill in the shade. I'm not walking. Screw that interval. I'm running downhill in the shade. Mile 7. I wish more of these roads were closed. Feels a little unsafe. Drivers are being cautious though, but that's because I've got runners in front of me that are kind of giving them a heads up. But you really got to stay on the shoulder here. We are in rural Oregon here, so just be safe. Split was 8:32. I attribute downhill and shade. I'm feeling better now. I can feel it, you know, little sick to my stomach because of the heat and the amount of fluids I've been drinking. But I'll be able to finish. It's no big deal. I'll get it. So I guess good news so far after mile 7 is I got no chafing or painful bits. So it's all just my breathing, and I don't even have pain in my legs yet. So it's just kind of warm, and got a nice downhill walk here though. I'm sweating, but it's not dripping because it's evaporating the instant it comes out because my body's trying to stay cool. So my face is super salty and gritty, but whatever. Walking portion coming up on 8 miles. It's warm, but I'm not hot. I'm sweaty. I'm just kind of walking and then running, and then walking and then running. My body's at that point of acceptance of its fate. Here we come. Check this out. Mile 8. That means we've got a water stop coming up, and I'm looking forward to it. I had a rock in my shoe, so I had to stop and get it out. Slowed me down a bit, but mile 8, I'm at a split of around 9:16, which is still good considering the heat and the fact that I'm 8 miles in, but we're gonna try to keep this up. I think I see the 10K, maybe a bike rider, but I can see the 10K doing a loop up here. So I think we're getting close-ish. I know 8 miles, so we only have 5 left. Well over halfway. I see water. That means we're coming up on mile 9, I think. And turning left. So, tired. Yeah, it's weird. My body just kind of goes now. During the running, I don't even have to think about it. My legs are just like, do. This is what I'm doing. But I think I'm headed in the general direction back to the finish line. Probably coming up on mile 9 soon. I'm at 8.5. So, it's a nice way to spend a Sunday. All right, there's no shade. I'd like a walking portion, please. But I got the 9-mile sign coming up. 4 miles more. Over 2/3 of the way done. That's not so bad. Seeing a hill at this point is just depressing. Oh man. Just gotta keep going, wait for the walk. I'll get one right at the top. Why do people do this? All right, so that's 10 miles. It's 1 mile less than I've done for my longest. I've got 3 miles left. It's hot out. I'm probably dehydrated even though I drink like all the time. Every water break. This is gone. But man, it's hot. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm on a walking break. And I don't know, about a half hour left. Why not? All right, I'm at the point where I want to walk regardless of interval. Just got to push through. It's so hot. Getting cold. That's how hot it is. It's lame. I'm coming up on 11 miles, and this is harder than the last 11 miles I ran because of the temperature. I was done with my last run before this one even started. So maybe they should have put this earlier in the day. Look at that cloudless sky. The sun. Chilly. I'm cold. I'm cold. I don't like being cold. It makes me feel like something's wrong. I just keep drinking water, but there's only so much, you know? Thank God that's not true. Oh man, I don't feel like mile 4. All right, after here, longest I've ever run. Longest I've ever run. 2 more miles and I'm done for the day. Oh my goodness. See how low the camera is? Because I don't want to lift my arm. It's hot. God, it sucks out here. Probably 11.5 miles. Almost there. Just hit the turnaround for the 5K, which means, I don't know, what's 5K and a half? 1.5 miles left. Oh my God. We're on the out and back portion now, so I've run this today. Now I just gotta run it again. It is hot. Just had 2 cups of water. Very dehydrated, I think. If, in my non-medical opinion, I were given a chance to chime in. My legs hurt. I'm a little cardiovascularly winded, but it's mostly just general weakness and shakiness. And why do people do this? This is silly. I'm definitely not ready for a marathon. It's actually kind of discouraging. Like, oh God, so you finish this and then you do the whole thing again for a marathon? Good thing I have until January to train for that bloody thing. I got 3 or 4 of these halves in September. Hopefully I'm ready just for those. But so I'm on one of my last walking portions, maybe one of the last thirds, one of the last 3 days of running. And I'm just gonna power through to the end. Oh my goodness. I can see the 12-mile marker. In case you didn't know, a half marathon is 13.1. I can run 1 more mile after this, I hope, without dying. Half marathon, 12 miles. This is silly. Very silly. I've got probably 2 or 3 more running portions, considering my pace, which is up into the 11 minutes now. But I'm not going to feel too bad about that. Now I'm on finish mode, not awesome pace mode. It is. God, it's hot out. If not hot, just like very not shady. What the hell? Less than a mile left, but I don't like running anymore. Running is stupid. Chris Peterson, you were right. Running is stupid. Holy God. I see the soccer field where we started. We're close. Walk in the shade to avoid death. You know those intervals I've been doing? Those are out the window. I'm gonna go until I'm at the soccer fields and then try to finish strong, but I feel like this is a safety thing at this point. My legs feel loose, my hips feel loose, I'm cold, sweating like a pig, haven't had water lately. This is gone. It's hot out, sweating. So I'm gonna be safe until I get towards the end, and then I'm just gonna go. Got about a half a mile left. Goodness. I hear sirens and I'm smart enough to know that that could be for this. We are gonna have heat stroke today. Rounding for the last 0.1, I think. Should see a 13 right up here. We are on grass. There's the finish line. We have gone 13 miles. This is the 0.1. Big ol' open field. The only one finishing. So that'll be very clappy, I guess. All right, that's all she wrote. Oh, 13.1 miles. It is hot out. Finished with a time of 2 hours, 8 minutes, which I'm totally okay with. Hurt like a son of a gun. I'm gonna go home and just try not to die. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Bianca's getting the air conditioning going in the car. And I'm done. Well, I did it. You know, I did it. I kind of abandoned my walk-run interval there towards the end just because safety and health is more important. But no, I finished strong. Ran the last 3 minutes and ready to move on with my life. So there you go, first half done. Let's continue my training, and I have a few more halves in September. But boy, it's hot. I don't want to run in the heat anymore. That's a silly thing that silly people do. These silly runs. All right, until later. Thanks for listening.